My boyfriend's family had a very dark secret. Story time. So this is hands down the most insane thing that has ever happened to me. Like, if I saw this in a movie, I'd roll my eyes and be like, that would never happen in real life. But guess what? It did. It happened to me. So I had been dating this guy, let's call him Steve, for about a year. And honestly, things were absolutely incredible. The only weird thing was I never met his family. He never let me. I'd bring it up and he'd get weirdly tense. He'd be like, they're just super private or they're kind of traditional and I don't want them judging you. Sir, I am a 10 out of 10. What do you mean judge me? I was like, okay, but after a year of dating, I started to find this a little bit sketchy. Then one day out of nowhere, Steve tells me, babe, my family really want to meet you. Okay. I was so excited, but when we pulled up to his family home, something felt completely off. First of all, the house was massive. Yeah, girl, ride it. She got that generational wealth. Like, it was old money vibes. It was giving we have secret passages under the house type massive. The second we walked in, things were completely weird. His parents were way too nice, overly interested in me, asking about my... What? Asking about my blood type, my family history. Are we at Dracula's house? Like, what are we dealing with here? If I had any rare medical conditions. They're going to harvest your organs, I fear. I thought they were just eccentric rich people, but then dinner happened. They're about to cook you. I think that's your dinner, babe. We're sitting at this long dining table, and halfway through the meal, Steve's mum just casually goes, so, how do you feel about commitment? I was like, yeah, I'm very committed to Steve. His dad leans forward and says, good, because in this family, we believe in keeping it in the bloodline. Run. I laughed thinking it was a joke. Spoiler alert, it was not a joke. They start going on about their family traditions and how they have their sacred duty to keep their wealth and genes pure. I'm telling you right now, they're going to sell your organs. That's how they're so rich. They're selling human body parts. I look at Steve, expecting him to be as horrified as I were, but this man is just sitting there nodding. He's nodding. Yeah, let's cook the missus. At this point, every alarm bell is going off in my brain and it's screaming at me. I did know that I needed to get out. So I excused myself to the bathroom, text my best friend my location, and when I came out... This is so strange. When I came out the bathroom, Steve's mum was there holding a contract. She's like, if you just sign here on passage 72, we'll get on with taking your kidneys. Do you have two? Do you have two kidneys? Okay. That's great, sweetie. Double the bargain. Buy one, get one free on the kidneys. I watch way too much true crime. I kid you not, it was a legally binding arranged marriage agreement. They wanted me to marry Steve immediately on the dot and start producing their heirs. I told him I had to think about it. I grabbed my purse and got the hell out there. Steve chased me in my car, saying that this was an honor. Sorry? Steve chased me to the car, saying this was an honor, that his sister's husband was... That just escalated real quick. His sister's husband was also their cousin. Sweet home Alabama. Da, 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 da. So, if they like to keep it in the bloodline, why are they so intent on him marrying you? Maybe that's why they were asking about rare medical conditions that are like hereditary or something. So I blocked him so fast, my phone nearly exploded. At the worst part, a week later, I got a text from his mum. We're willing to pay you to reconsider. Like, ma'am, what? Tell me, was I overreacting or did I just dodge the world's creepiest cult? Yes. Yes, you did. This is crazy. First of all, here's the thing. How much is she paying? How much can you get out of this? A couple mil? I'm thinking 7 figures, you know? I can be willing to look past the cousin husband for cheeky 7 figures. I'd like it to start with an M and end in illion, you know? Start with the number 10 and end in illion. You know, these things we can get that written in the contract, I'm sure. I wish you'd have read the contract first. They sound like baby farmers. Why did you have to be together for a year? Was it so Steve could gather your trust? Or, I mean, they're very traditional. You were right with that. But, you want your wedding day to be special. This is like, Lizzie, what's that man that created, the director that created the film? Is it John Boyega? No, it's not John Boyega. Get Out. This is giving that. Yeah. Or there's that other film where they play hide and seek. What? Daniel Kaluuya, that's it. There's that other film where they go to the house and they play the game. And it's they pull cards and whatever card is pulled negates what game they play. And then every 20 odd years, the hide and seek card comes out. And basically the new girlfriend has to go hide and they have to try and kill her. That's great.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa.